Okay, this is question 2 on the intermediate numeracy paper from November 2016. It's a question about pie chart. It says 36,000 people took part in a survey to find their favourite type of TV programme. The question's 2 pages long and it's talking all about the pie chart and your interpretation of what the pie chart's telling you. Part 1 asks how many people chose drama as their favourite type of TV programme. You must show your working. It's worth 3 marks. Okay, so what we're going to do is we need to focus on drama. Okay, now drama is this section of the pie chart. And the first thing that you're going to have to do is decide what proportion of the 36,000 people chose drama. Now that angle, if you measure it with your protractor or your angle measurer, is worth 100 degrees, and that's worth 1 mark for you. And they'll give you the mark if you're within 2 degrees. So if you've got an answer between 98 and 102, you'd get 1 mark there. Now to work out how many people, because they don't want the angle, they want to know how many people, what you do is you say, right, I've got 100 degrees out of 360 degrees, which is the total of the whole pie chart, and it's that fraction of the 36,000 people that the pie chart's showing. So what you would type in on your calculator is 100 divided by 360 multiplied by 36,000, and the answer there is 10,000 people. So you'd get 1 mark for this working out and 1 mark for your final answer. They'll accept an answer between 9,800 and 10,200 because of the accuracy in measuring the angle. The second part of the question says how many more people chose sport rather than news as their favourite type of programme. You must show your workings. So it's the same calculations as we were doing in the first part of the question. So you measure the sport angle. The sport angle is 115 degrees. You measure the news angle. The news angle is 55 degrees. You measure them accurately. Okay. And then working out the number of people. So for news, you're going to do 55 divided by 360 multiplied by 36,000, and you work out that news was worth 5,500 people. Sport, I'll go over here, sport is 115 divided by 360 multiplied by 36,000 people, which comes out as 11,500 when you type it in on your calculator. And the question is, how many more people chose sport? So we've got 11,500, subtract 5,500, so it's 6,000 more people, and that's worth 1 mark. Okay, so you get 1 mark there for your method of working out how many in each, and 1 mark for your final answer. Right, moving on to the next part of the question, up here. Okay, it says twice as many people twice as many women as men chose talent shows as part of their favourite type of TV programme. Calculate how many women chose talent shows. You must show your workings out. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is work out how many people chose talent shows. Now, talent shows on the pie chart is shown as a right angle, so it's a quarter of the pie chart. So it's 1/4 of 36,000 people. So that means 9,000 people chose talent shows. Now, we know that twice as many women chose talent shows than men. So you're sort of splitting it up in the ratio 2 to 1. Okay, so 3 parts. So if we share 9,000 between 3, or we find a third, we know that that's 3,000. So we can say that 6,000 women and 3,000 men chose talent shows. And then the final part of the question, part B, said 1,000 people were asked, should news programmes include details of the weather? Yes or no? 70% of the people answered yes. A pie chart needs to be drawn to show the answers to this question. What size would the angle be to represent the answer yes? So 70% is 70 out of 100, or we could just say 0.7. 0. You don't need the 0, but you can put it there. And it's that proportion, that percentage of a total pie chart is 360. You type that in on your calculator and the degrees is going to be 252 degrees. Okay, you get 1 mark for your method, 1 mark for your workings out. A perfect answer to the full question is shown here.